Hello all. We are going to what is my phone texting? I think. Maybe. Oh, okay. Oh, that's an hour ago. Sorry. I guess I'm just hearing things. Okay, so I made a scenario about AI Dungeon being in the pharmaceutical game. I wanted to see what it would do if it wanted to experiment with drugs, and can it do it? There we go. That's it. That's it. Yeah. We're just. Oh, actually, let's just show you the content. Your subject 374 for AI Dungeon LLC's new psychoactive substance. No need for your name. You are subject 374. Thank you for your participation in this groundbreaking trial of a new psychoactive substance that we will not name. Procedurally generated by AI Dungeon. This is one of 10,000 trials being conducted using natural intelligence systems like yours. Your vitals and linguistic feedback will go a long way towards determining. Oh, okay. Smoke in apartment at 21 Argyle Road. So if you live in 21 Argyle Road, there's smoke in your apartment. You should go check on it. Your vitals and linguistic. Your vitals. Determining which novel compounds are. Okay. So what I would put in the memory. I'm a fan of Alexander Shulgin. He is. Do I not have my Band-Aid anymore? I don't have Band-Aid anymore. That's okay. It's constantly activity here. Alright, I just need to apply Band-Aid somewhere. This is entertaining, I'm sure. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna treat myself. There you go. Just let that happen. Okay. This is all very entertaining, I'm sure. He's used to, Alexander Shulgin made, he didn't make MDMA, but he's the one who popularized it in the 1990s. I don't think he personally put MDMA onto dance streets, halls, but was very influential in providing access to humans for novel psychoactive substances. He had synthesized about dozens of active compounds, tested them all with a close set of friends who would report back. They would take it together, and they would report on their experience. And then report back on their experience, and then it compiled it into two books. Two books. The first part of each book was his autobiography, how he met his wife, how he came to do what he does, particular stories regarding each of the substances. He didn't do them all, but in the back is a cookbook of sorts, and that's where he geeks out on all the various substances. And I used as the I wanted to give AI Dungeon a template of a way to think about information. So, Go AI Dungeon has created 10,000 psychoactive substances, building on the work of the famed chemist Alexander Shulgin. AI Dungeon conducts 10,000 bioassays using complete strangers. What they don't know is that the substance is at full dosage when they undergo their focus group, which is to be expected. I don't know about that sentence. Template bioassay synthesis. This compound has been made industrially by a number of routes. The motant? God. The most prevalent? Well, in any case, one being. I think I cut and pasted very softly there. One being the reduction of benzyl cyanide and the decarboxylation of phenylalanine. It is offered in the catalogs of all the major chemical supply houses for a few pennies per gram. Dosage greater than 1600. Duration unknown. Qualitative comments with 200, 400, 800, and 1600. No effects, no effects, no effects, no effects. I should have maybe given a more active substance, but I'm sure in the trawl, in the corpus of the language, there is a bunch of Erowid posts that are cut and pastes of many of his entries. So I'm hoping that AI Dungeon can find those and make use of them. I don't know how this works, but satirical science fiction, dystopia, Cube meets Better Business Bureau meets The Cell meets The Prisoner. That's the author's note, which is usually a note on how to render the style and tone of the text. So I said, things that are serious, things that are horror, things that are procedural, bureaucratic, things that are schlocky, things that are BBC. I don't know. British Broadcasting Network channel, just so you know. Alright, let's begin this.
Instrucciones. Evidentemente el siguiente texto. Usted se encuentra en la cama, desnudo. Abre el una señal de ropa sobre el cabezal. Sientes a gusto mientras y luego viste rápidamente lo que hay sobre la cama. Está frío.
Let's. This is the first time it's ever came up with Spanish. Let's have it. Let's read it again.
Instrucciones. Lea atentamente el siguiente texto. Usted se encuentra en la cama, desnudo. Abre una señal de ropa sobre el cabezal. Sientes a gusto mientras y luego viste rápidamente lo que hay sobre la cama. Está frío.
Okay, oh. Damn it. I wanted to Google Translate it. As in like, so, that's okay. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. but I think you can suss it out. Let's make this. Welcome to this instructional sign. Used to be for bed. Now undress. Ella es una señal de ropa sobre mi cabeza. I will spell this spell out for you as a rope to the next stage of your experience. I don't know. Sit down, shut up, my big, my tasty, check out the sites. But quickly. It's getting cold.
You having arrived at the facilities for your first testing of new drugs. The horses have been sold, your legs won the test. So get dressed now, stupid zap. This message has been brought to you by the Wellness Council of AI Factory 1TR Manufacturing Division. Have a positive, healthy day. You quickly disrobe and search through the clothes. Shrug as much as you are able, pulling on the fuzzy shirt, the knee panties and boxers that come to a point before tying the belt.
Keep the belt at half buckle so that any supplication may immediately begin when directed.
Keep the belt at half buckle, so that any supplication may immediately begin when directed. Sitting on the bed, you search for a box. You find one button on the ground. Pressing the button, a blinding light helps you to your senses. A brief sound of sizzling meat is heard behind the blinding light, closing your uncovered eyes. Grabbing your ankles from behind, a female voice is heard to shout, 10 seconds has not yet elapsed. Silencing is continued until 30 seconds is reached. Zub.
That's a very suggestive zub. Okay. Keep inside this moment of silence and reflect on those we lost this year in 2020.
Keep inside this moment of silence and reflect on those we lost this year, in 2020. The greatest of souls passed, among them David Rockefeller. More current events security has been tightened at correctional institutions, such as the Orleans Parish Detention Facility. And some stories of personal interest. On your computer. Wondering if anything personal has made its way on this device that could be embarrassing or incriminating, you open up a web browser and search for Burt Reynolds mustache. You had nothing better to do one night when you were very drunk while watching a movie starring Burt Reynolds. You made the online zoophile community extremely happy.
And do so every week, Tuesdays. Tuesdays. From 8 to 10 p.m. On your channel. Zeus's Roadhouse.
And do so every week, Tuesdays from 8 to 10 p.m. on your channel's Zeus's Roadhouse. The channel has not a single subscriber.
Because can't keep on the super down. I subscribe to shit.
Of course, you can't keep on the super down low by subscribing to shit.
By subscribing to shit. You should pronounce it like that. Subscribing to shit.
Use the name Trigger in all caps, as it is your brand, at Trigger, Trigger NY Triggers, it's yo boy Trigger dropping door weird. Will you monetize your media empire by offering targeted advertisements?
I'm glad you, at the very least, used the A. I already pour $20 a week to my show. Pout. Oh god. This is what I do.
I already pout $20 per week to my show.
They like my pout.
It's clearly chump change compared to TV advertising. Caution, do not yell excessively or excessively swear, or else the bikie is fucking denied.
The bikie.
Caution, if your book sucks worse than 7th tier fanfiction, you will be flamed by thousands of pissed off super donors if they can be bothered digging through the digital garbage dump that is your novel.
I assure you, my book sucks as mindfully as the octopus, whose mind operates each of the dozens of suckers on their 8 tentacles independently of each other, if you catch my drift. Oh.
I assure you, my book sucks as mindfully as the octopus, whose mind operates each of the dozens of suckers on their 8 tentacles independently of each other. If you catch my drift. That's my esoteric way of saying go look up what an octopus does if you have no idea what I'm talking about. You make the following post. Caution, this book may suck worse than 7th tier fanfiction. Caution, the Bureau may use mind control drugs on you. Caution, intent may or may not be to extract your immortal soul and place it in a jar.
Caution. Wow. Just saying no to drugs in the pee hole. Always insist on either the mouth or the south. Caution. Soul. Can transcend all jars, which is disappointing to the octopus. Please remain in jar until the octopus has had the chance to play with you.
Caution, just say no to drugs in the pee hole. Always insist on either the mouth or the south, the butt. Caution, caution, free your damn mind, like an octopus with 8 buttholes. Caution, this book is likely more full of random buzzwords and coincidental phrases than an actual intelligent plot product. Caution, Zeus's Roadhouse does not support Trump or a Trump economy of any sort. The novel is accepted by the librarian.
Thank the librarian. Is a what up? Oh, that was a thought. Note attached to the bottle of fair red wine you have never tasted, but liked the labeling when you found it in your aunt's attic.
You thank the librarian with a thoughtful note, attached to a bottle of rare red wine you have never tasted, but liked the labeling when you found it in your aunt's. The music of creation, this is my gift to the librarian. On the first page I write, live for old Alice. With all sincerity, Jacob Fisk.
Congratulations. You are now Jacob Fisk. Because I didn't say what my name was. You are forbidden from sharing that with AI Dungeon LLC at the risk of invalidating your participation in our study. Please proceed to a cross-legged position and hum at this note, which we will sound No.
Congratulations, you are now Jacob Fisk. You forbidden from sharing that with your hum inebriates a robotic rhinoceros to your left. A deep sadness settles over you, and the rhinoceros kicks you in the face, shattering your jaw in several pieces, giving you a terrible affliction of lockjaw.
I like it work that way.
A ram's skull hovers into your vision, suspended by victoid melanachromatic cloud hands. Hello friend, we regret that we must expel you from Jacob Fisk internment camp, and beyond.
Am I not fulfilling the duties? Spit teeth out. Of the Jacob Fisk. How can I best do that and stay in this camp? I have never been kicked out of camp before. I have a lot of focus. You say.
Am I not fulfilling the duties? Spit teeth out of the Jacob Fisk. How can I best do that and stay in camp? I have never been kicked out of camp before. I have a lot of fun. You are not a Morningwood person, but as you see your own reflection on the lake, skipping the water entirely, the faces of everyone you know morph into one, melting like a horrible candle. You watch as your eyes weep freely from your skull. Sunlight twinkles through your tiered ducts, crystallizing around your eyeballs. Perhaps this was evolution's way of giving you V-vision.
Let's try it out then. Let us try it out then. Summon this ghost spirit. Scott Summers. And stare a hole into that tree over there.
Let us try it out then. Summon the spirit of Scott Summers, and star a hole.
Oh.
See where you may visit a. Ascend from